Hey best friend, listen, this one is a hard one to share, but I promised you guys that I was going to show up for real. I've been struggling with this one silently for years, and that's because I was scared to be seen. Not only physically seen, emotionally seen, spiritually seen, fully seen. Because the truth is, I didn't feel safe just being myself. I didn't always feel like my voice mattered. And rejection has a funny way of showing up and making you feel like you need to disappear. There was a time that I was navigating through motherhood, through marriage, and through my calling all at the same time. And I felt like I had to always be on. But the truth of the matter was, behind closed doors, your girl was out here crumbling. I was falling apart. Hey guys, if this is your first time ever joining my channel, my name is Kimmy. I'm a stay-at-home wife, mom, and entrepreneur, and I am in a journey of rebuilding my soft life with God one day at a time. And so, if you're joining in on this video, we are in the confidence clinic, and today we are talking about rejection. And so you want to stay tuned to the end of this video. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel for the latest, greatest updates. And if you want to follow me on other social media platforms, you can do so at Elevate Her Faith on Instagram and Becoming Kimmy on TikTok. Now, y'all, this is about to get real good. So let's jump right back into this video. I stopped sharing. I stopped showing up because I felt like every time I did, somebody had something to say about it. And so I started believing that maybe, just maybe, I was either doing too much or that I wasn't even good enough. The root, it was rejection. Words spoken over me, people that I trusted turn away from me, being misjudged, being misunderstood, being overlooked. And then that rejection, it kept whispering to me that you're not valuable, you're not worthy of being seen, you're not safe here. So I started shrinking in conversations, in rooms, and even online. I would record, then I delete. I would post, then I delete. I would dream about doing something, then I would start doubting it. I would speak up, and then I would spiral. So we could see that there was some effects of this rejection, and it wasn't that confidence was the issue. It was that rejection now had formed a wound, and it kept playing in how I showed up, or even if I didn't. But one day, during the time that I had with God, He reminded me that what He's called me to do had nothing to do with what anybody else was telling me not to do. In fact, it reminded me of Genesis 3:11 when He asked Adam, "Who told you that?" And in that moment, that is when I realized something for myself, that I was living underneath the lies, and I had never asked for anybody's opinion about it. It was time for me to confront this root, not the fruit, but the root. Deep down inside, I always knew that I was never meant to hide, that I was born to shine. So let me tell you, healing did not, and I will say it again, did not come all at once. It looked like small steps in the beginning, but then as I continued to do it consistently, those small steps began to become big strides. I started praying out loud even when I felt scared or I felt like the prayers that I was praying weren't being heard. I gave myself permission to set boundaries that were healthy for me, that did not affect me emotionally or mentally. I started posting the videos, even the ones that I didn't think was good enough. I started saying yes, even when I wanted to retreat and fall back. I could hide real easy in my room, y'all. And then I just told God one day, I said, God, I want to live a life that is completely fulfilled with you and what you have for me. Have for me as a woman, as a daughter, not just a wife, not just a mother, but a woman. And now I've come to a place I don't need the applause of other people. I don't need the claps on my back if I do something well. I even don't need someone to come alongside me to help me get this done. All I need is God's presence, His commandments, and my obedience to show up. So here's what I want to say to you. If you're scared to be seen, if you've been hiding behind the word strong woman, let me remind you of something. You are not too much. You are not invisible. You are not alone. In fact, what you are called, you are chosen, and you are covered. And even if nobody else claps for you, God still called you. So best friend, you got to walk in this thing. So sis, if this is registered with you and hit you, don't stay silent. What you can do is download the Soft Life Starter Kit. It's a free gift that I'm giving to you to help you to rebuild without the pressure. And if you are not subscribed yet, girl, what are you waiting on? Do you not see what we're doing over here on this channel? Go on and hit that button, because this is just the beginning of something that is about to become so great. This was the Confidence Clinic, where healing is sacred, softness is strength, and your voice is welcome here. So see you in the next one. Ciao.